No, thank you. All right.
Will the candidates for degrees and certificates please stand? Dr. Anderson, I certify that these soon-to-be graduates have completed the requirements of the faculty, of the administration, and the board of trustees, and I recommend they be rewarded their degrees of certificates.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the authority invested in me by the College Board of Trustees, I enthusiastically accept the recommendation of Dean Michaels and request that the class come forward to receive the certificates and degrees as their names are announced. John Anthony Cathera, Jerry Wayne Mello.
Oh, Mika, I'm so nervous. I'm so much older than the other graduates. I'm also the only Arab in the crowd. Everyone will be staring at me.
Don't worry, Rashid. Nobody's going to stare. And if they do, I'm your bodyguard and I will take care of it.
No, please don't. I'm already getting too much attention as it is.
Oh, come on. This is your commencement ceremony. Be proud of what you have accomplished. You'll do fine. I love you.
I love you too.
Rashid Ibn Saeed Ibn Abdallah Dawla Dawni Maryam.
There, that's you. Come on, let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Mika, don't get me wrong, but would you mind letting me go alone just this one time?
But this is a pretty open space. I won't be able to cover you from down here.
I don't want to give anyone here the wrong idea. And it's just for a few seconds, okay?
Rashid Ibn Saeed, are you here?
I gotta go, I'll be fine.
No, but...
Mr. Ibn Saeed, given the fact that you had to bring not only the language barrier but also many cultural barriers, you have every reason to be very proud of what you have achieved. Congratulations.
Rashid, you have betrayed Allah and his apostles, and now to Allah you shall return.
No! Rashid! Take cover! No! No, Rashid! Let me through!
Mika, help! Mika!
Rashid, stay down! Hey, you! Drop your weapon now, or else!
What, woman?
Shoot him, Mika! By Allah! Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
I can't!
That's what you get for entrusting your life to a woman's hand, Rashid.
No! Rashid! No! No! Rashid! Rashid! No! Rashid!
No! Mika! Mika! It's just a dream! Wake up! Finally! I thought you'd never stop screaming. The girls are hard enough to keep under control as it is. And believe me, the last thing you want is causing a big stir in the middle of the night.
Well, then feel free to kill me if you want. I don't care. I'm nothing more than a worthless piece of...
Please, calm down. Nobody's going to kill you. What happened to the strong, self-confident woman that walked into my camp yesterday?
That's none of your business.
You woke up screaming, Rashid, Rashid, in complete terror. That's not the kind of dream you have about someone whose name you picked up from the newspaper. The dream must have Listen, Mika. I may be the leader of this miserable pack, but seeing you cry like this really breaks my heart. Is there anything I can do to help you? Anything you would like to talk about?
Nice try.
No, that was not us. Alright, I can understand why you have a hard time trusting an author like me, but you know what? I haven't always been like that. Would you believe that I used to be a teacher in the old town of Ashmakwa?
I don't know.
But it is the truth. If you know Rashid, you probably also know about the Emir's challenge, don't you?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Adam and Rashid have teamed up to build a new dam at the Jabal Abu Nala, the mountain in the north, and an all-new settlement next to the reservoir lake. Promise the people a life free of thirst, hunger, and a lot of modern amenities, such as better healthcare and education. I used to be part of what they called a flagship project. They let me read all the books that were formerly forbidden, so I could teach people in my town all the things the Imam could not.
But then why are you here?
Well, Rashid went to America to get himself the necessary education, while his brother Adam stayed here to govern the province. Unfortunately, Adam had a very different opinion about who was intended to benefit from their project. During Rashid's absence, he showed his true face, changing plans in favor of his own personal gain. The people of Ashmakwa turned out to be worthless in his eyes, because he couldn't find a way to extract any profit from them.
And so all the progress in your town never came to pass?
Not only that, what he did was much, much worse. Tempted by the business his investors offered him if he could finish his project early, he cut off the entire water supply to his own people and used it to fill the reservoir. Many people in the city died, including my own children.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry.
The man in my own city finally decided to give up and leave. And we, a woman, we were supposed to go with them. But I didn't want to let myself be defeated like that. I secretly gathered all the women around to see the pit. We swore to take revenge and give the water back to the people it belongs to. During the night, we took the guns of our husbands and left the dying city behind. We fled to the last oasis that had been completely run dry yet. This one, Ibaha Dalat. So, that's my story. Now, tell me yours.
Wow, you must be very brave. Your story makes my problem look trivial in comparison. But anyway, here it is. I lost my father when I was still a little kitten, and my mother never had the necessary strength to teach me how to stand my ground in a man's world. So one day I decided to join the National School of Catfighting to finally build up some self-esteem. It was a lot of fun and I learned fast. I made it to the black belt in just a few years, and when I needed money to go to college, I decided to get licensed as a freelance bodyguard.
Where does Rashid come in?
He was one of my clients. His father was obsessed with fear that some extremist American might kidnap his son, so he insisted that Rashid must never leave his home alone. You should have seen Rashid's face when my boss at the agency told him that I, a woman, had been assigned to be his personal bodyguard. We ended up spending a lot of time together, and eventually the inevitable happened.
You fell in love.
Yes, we did. Everyone tells you you're not supposed to fall in love with a client, but let's face it, it's not a free decision. Everything went well for almost 4 years, until Rashid's graduation day. It would have been my duty to walk on stage with him and guard him while he received his diploma, but he insisted to go alone, and I let him. And then...
something bad happened?
Yes. He got shot on stage, out of my reach. I wanted to shoot the assassin, but I couldn't. I was paralyzed. was immediately taken away from the scene by the police. Since I hadn't fired a shot, they checked my license and let me go. I immediately called all the hospitals. None of them had Rashid's name on file. I found his apartment empty. The incident was all over the news, but nobody mentioned his name. It was even removed from the list of graduates. It was like he had never existed. For years, I was convinced that my lover had died on his graduation day because of my failure.
I can see how that is giving you nightmares. But I have some good news. Rashid is still alive. He's up at the reservoir together with his brother.
I know. Yesterday, out of the blue, Rashid called me, telling me to come here immediately. I wasn't supposed to talk to anybody on the way.
But now you did.
Yes, because it kept me eating up from the inside. Until today, my past with Rashid had been my darkest secret.
And I'm the first one to hear about it?
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm setting you free. Here we go.
But why?
Because you put so much trust in me. It feels wrong not to trust you equally.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. I never intended to do you any harm.
And neither did I, but sometimes I have to pretend that I do, because that's the only way a woman can get respect from a man in these parts.
But I'm not a man.
I'm sorry, but at first you pretty much acted like one. I wasn't sure what to think of you yesterday, but now I really like you. You're fascinating in so many ways. I've never met anyone from so far away. Everything is different about you. Even your fur. It's like that of leopard, but all in black and white. I have never seen anything so beautiful before.
Why, thank you. Yeah, I guess you don't see many snow leopards around here.
Snow! A leopard that lives in the snow. How precious. I've heard so much about snow. I've seen pictures of it. It is so beautiful. They say that snow is cool at the night and it falls from the sky like little feathers. All we have here is just dust, which is just hot and dry. It must be wonderful in the snow. I wish I could see it for myself just one time.
What makes you think you can't?
I'll never be able to leave this land. All I own are the clothes I'm wearing. I can only go as far as my own feet will carry me. You must realize that you're a rich woman, Mika. Very rich.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. If fate throws a knife at you, just make sure to catch it by the handle. Anyways, did Rashid tell you why he wanted you to join him so urgently?
No, not really. He mentioned a conspiracy and that I am the only one he can trust. But no details. All I know is that I'm supposed to meet him at the dam to receive further instructions.
Nothing else? No delivery of items, weapons, or messages?
No, nothing.
It's very mysterious. We've been blocking this road for weeks, and so far they've been refusing any kind of contact. And then Rashid calls for you, unarmed and alone. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Maybe I can talk to him on your behalf.
Well, they do say the whisper of a beautiful girl can be heard farther than the roar of a lion. If there's anything you could do to make either Rashid or Adam talk to us, I would be eternally grateful.
I will. Under one condition. You must swear that you and your people will never hurt Rashid.
I swear, by Allah. And I would like to invite you to be our guest.
Well, that is very generous of you, Malika. But I should really get back on my way as soon as possible.
And you shall, but there's a storm coming.